Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel. So today in this video lecture, we are going to cover that how we can implement the form validation in our Laravel 10 application. So here I have created a demo. So let me show you a demo first, like what exactly we are going to implement. So this is our the registration form, and user submit this registration form without fill any of the information. So user will get the error. So once I just click on the submit button, so here you can see guys, the full name field is required, email field is required. So this is the uh, things that today we are going to implement. If the user input the full name and click on the submit button, so it will be disappear, like we have filled out the information in the full name, so the error must be gone. So this is the things today we are going to implement. So let's just move on the code level, like how we can implement this. So here we have already set some of the methods in our web.php. Like first of all, we have created a form controller. So in the form controller, we have two methods. One is the create method, and create method is the responsible to view this form, like the blade templates that we are going to view in this method. So the second method is we are using the store method. So store method is the responsible to collect all the data of this form, and we are going to print it out. And in this method we have to implement the form validations. So this is the our controller part, and if I will be go in the route section, so we have two different routes. One route is for the get method, and second is the post method. So get method is targeting our the create method inside the form controller, which is the responsible for to render the view part of our registration form. And the second one, we have the post method, and the post method is the responsible to collect all the data from our registration form once user click on the submit button. So this is our web.php parts. And if I will go in the registration blade template, so this is the sections today we are going to implement over here. So also I have set the actions. So our action name is the create, like the routes that we have given the name of our post method. So here we have to implement the step by step. Like currently if I submit this form to fill out some of the informations, like the first name is the zone, click on the submit button. So here you can see we are getting the full name, but we want, like, all the form fields are required, then user can able to submit the submit button. So let's get started to implement the form validation. So first of all, we have to go in the store method section. So Laravel basically provide a method. The method name is request, and the method name is the validate. So validate is a method which take a array, and inside the array, what we can do, we have to simply write down the name of all the input fields, because this is a validate date method is the responsible to validate our form, and we can also set out the rules and the validation error message also. So here we have the first name, like the full name. So first I'm just writing down the full name, and what are the validations we required for the full name. So for now we require this form, and the second field is email. So we have set it down all the parameters over here as per our form fields. And our third field is phone number, and the fourth one is the gender, and the fifth one is the country. So we have the five of the form fields, and we have set it out all the validate part, like the rules, like for which fields we need to check the required, like the form field is required for all the five fields over here. So if user will click on the submit button for now, so the form will not be submit. Here you can see it is going to send again to the same method over here. So how we will get all the form validation errors. So to get all the errors, what we have to do, we have to go on our registration form, and simply we can either get all the form fields, so error, or we can get one by one and show respected form errors under the field name. So to get the errors, what we have to do, we have to simply write error, and the name of our field, our field name is the name, and end error, and you have write down the message. So let's see the error message is coming or not. So if I don't submit the full name, so and click on the submit button, so here you can see guys, we are getting the full name field is required. Let's just add some of the uh, color. So here we have the span, and the class name what we can use with text danger. We have already set the uh, colors for this. So and if I now if we'll see, so here we have the red colors, like the full name field is required. So for all the fields we have to add the same kind of the error message under each and every form fields. So how we can achieve this? We can simply copy and paste it out, and we have to change the name of our form fields. So for the second one and the third one is the phone number, and the fifth one is the gender. So here we can also write the gender. So basically in the error we have to write the name of our field, not the ID actually, because maybe ID could be the different, and the last one is the country, and we also have to write down the country. So if we will submit now this form, so we will, here you can see all the form fields are required over here. So this was the form validations, like how we can implement. So once user will fill out all the informations like the full name, John, email, paste@gmail.com, and the phone number 996, any of the number that you can write down, and select the gender and the country. So if we will fill all the information, so our data should be printed out, because we have already write down the printer method over here. Like the validations, all validations that we have set are good, so we should have printed out all the information over here. So here guys, you can see we have the full name, email, phone number, gender and country. So user have submitted to fill out all the information, then submit the form, so we are collecting the data. And the second thing is like how we can get the old values over here. So like user has submitted the uh, full name with the name is John, and the form validation is not correct, so user click on the submit button. So I want that the full name must be hold this field. So how we can do this? So we have another laravel feature, like we can use the value, and inside the value we can use the old, and we have simply write down the name over here, like what is the name of our field. So here I just put it out, and let me fill out again, like I just put the John name, and the John should not be disappear from here. So here you can see we can carry out our last old informations. So like user don't need to fill out again and again, otherwise user will be get frustrated. So this was the complete form validations, so today we have implemented. And if you have any doubt, so you can feel free to comment, and I will definitely read the comment and give the proper response if you are facing any issues. And you can also get this code from the GitHub, so I will upload over here. So maybe you will also get the source code also. So I hope so you like this video, and please like, share and subscribe this YouTube channel, because this will give us the motivations like to creating new videos and ideas and all. So thanks for watching these videos. Have a good day.